and simple and effective way to tell if a girl would be open to sleeping with a darker skinned dude and getting freaky under the sheets with him is to just casually ask her questions that would reveal her political affiliations. And the fourth sign that a white girl is going to be sexually attracted to brown and black guys and want to hook up with you is that you got to consider that race might not be much of a factor at all. Because scientific studies have shown that women really look for other visual cues. It's Jesse here, and I've got quite an interesting topic for you today. The 6 signs that you want to look for that a white girl is actually into brown and black guys. The 6 signs you want to look for that innocent, angelic, sweet white girl is actually dreaming all night long about that dark chocolate, and how you can pick these girls out from a crowd, which would be a pretty useful skill to have if you are a man with darker skin and you want to meet some beautiful white girls that will automatically be into you.
Is this dude a comedian? He gotta be a comedian. This dude said angelic. Angelic. And I know for the bros that's watching, you guys are trying to figure out how to get a hold of that kryptonite. But I don't know. I'm interested to hear his reasons, what he's talking about. You know, coming from a white dude telling brothers and brown dudes how to bag white women. But this is comedy so far. Let's continue.
Without risking rejection or risking an awkward situation. And if you follow these signs, you're going to have more pretty than you know what to do with. Or heck, maybe you're a white guy and you just want to meet freaky girls that are into black guys because, I don't know, you want to have the challenge. Then this video is for you too. Of course, if you miss these 6 signs, well, you're going to be missing out. You're going to be missing out big time. So don't let that happen, guys. You want to listen up to what I'm about to tell you. All right, gentlemen, the first sign that a white girl...
This is new to me. I mean, white women aren't really my preference. Not to say that there aren't attractive white women. They're not my preference. So, but this is going to be interesting.
Has a thing or a fetish for brown or black guys and could be easy pickings if you are a darker skinned dude is if she structures opportunities. Guys, look, what you got to understand is that if a white girl likes black guys or a white girl likes brown guys, she's just not going to come out and tell you. She's not going to write a sign across her forehead. She's not going to ever make the first move on you because women do not want to look easy and women do not want to risk getting shamed by others or by society or by her friends or by her family. And women do not want to risk getting rejected by a man. In fact, women fear rejection in awkward situations.
So are we talking about women in general, or are we just talking about, you just giving us an explanation, or are we specifically talking about white women about this? So.
Even more than you do. So a woman is never going to make the first move on you, and she will never be honest with you if you ask her what she really likes. However, what women will do, what they will do is structure opportunities for you to make a move on her. Again, guys, women will structure opportunities for you to make a move on her. And the number one way that women structure opportunities for men is through physical proximity. Guys, again, through physical proximity. For example, if a girl's at a bar and she likes a particular guy, she might just casually stand near his presence. She'll just casually stand near his presence for a good long while, giving him, little glances here and there, hoping that the guy will come up and talk to her. She's structuring an opportunity for him to make the first move on her. Now, with white girls that like black and brown guys, these white girls often won't make the first move themselves, but they will. They will structure opportunities for darker skinned dudes to make the move on them. So this white girl, she might go to a black club. She might go to a Hispanic club. At her school, she might take an ethnic studies class.
Bro, this is a no-brainer. So you got, obviously we know for the most part, and you can say we're stereotyping, but it is what it is. If a white woman is going to a black club for the most part, and she's hanging with black people for the most part, chances are she's into black dudes. You know what I'm saying? Ethnic studies class. I don't know where you pulled that from, but hey, who knows? A lot of times you can tell when white women are into black dudes, and I call them women with hood degrees, if you will. But you can just look at them and tell that they're into black guys, and not by how they carry themselves, how they keep their haircut, how they wear their makeup, because they try to emulate what they feel like a black woman is, even down to the behavior and her speech patterns.
Or she might have a lot of black female friends. Black female friends that know other black guys. So she's going to put herself into situations where she's in close physical proximity to other darker skinned dudes. So if you ever see a white girl deliberately and purposely putting herself into situations where she's in close proximity to black guys, listen, that's a huge sign that she wants to.
And he's saying what he's saying without saying this, if you guys aren't catching this, white women are generally afraid of black men. Generally afraid out in public, crossing, and this isn't a stereotype, and I'm not even the darkest person, but when white women get off of the sidewalk completely. I've seen women cross the road before they and get on the other get on the other sidewalk before, or they'll leave the aisle I'm walking on. And this happens with a lot of men. I've watched it as well with a lot of other men, but for the most part, they have a fear of a black man. So what he's saying without saying that if she's willing to put herself in your orbit, there may be some sort of attraction, especially in a social environment. And this goes for other women as well. They'll place themselves in your orbit without actually approaching you, or they'll compliment you, things like that.
Look up with the black guy, even if she's acting all sweet and innocent and angelic. Guys, don't buy it. Don't buy it for a second.
This dude and this angelic, are they inherently angelic, bro? Like, man.
And that's just her way of saying, come hit on me, come talk to me, and make my fantasy come true. All right, guys, the second sign that a white girl is secretly into black and brown guys, it all depends on how she answers this following question that I'm about to give you. Because look, if you ask directly a white girl if she likes black guys, she's probably going to lie to you because she doesn't want to be embarrassed. She doesn't want to get rejected from her friends or her family. She doesn't want to get shamed in general. She doesn't even want to risk that, right? So asking a girl straight up what she likes, it's not always going to be accurate. In fact, it's usually going to be wrong. So instead of directly asking a white girl if she's into black guys, you could simply ask her instead, you know what? I read an article the other day that interracially mixed children that are half black and are half white, they grow up to be more attractive adults than either just white young adults or black young adults. You think that's true? Do you think that interracially mixed children are more attractive on average? And if she gushes yes and positively affirms that assertion, that's a huge sign that yes, indeed, she is in the brown and black guys, and you can proceed to make your...
That's a stupid ass question. You trying to get at a woman by saying something like that? And we... Oh, man.
Move on her. And by the way, guys, if you want to know exactly what to say to a girl, if you want to know exactly what moves to make on her, just check out my masterclass right here at Win That Girl. Link in the description below as well, where you can steal all my lines. You can steal all my moves as I walk you through the entire process of winning over that female friend that you are crushing on step by step. So you can turn her into your loyal and loving girlfriend. So check it out, guys. All right, the third sign that a white girl is secretly into black or brown guys is if her political orientation is liberal. Now, just because she's a liberal, that doesn't mean necessarily that she is in the brown and black guys specifically, but it is a strong indicator that she's going to be more open-minded. It's a strong indicator that she's going to be more experimental and more flexible in the types of guys that she's going to date. Whereas if the girl's conservative, even if she is secretly in the brown and black guys...
I get it. But you don't think that she'll be into a black conservative? I don't know. Because This dude's a comedian.
She might feel more shame about it. She might be more embarrassed about it. She might feel more pressure from her family and friends to follow a more traditional dating path. So even if she really is into you and you try to talk to her and you start building sexual tension with her, that might just cause her to shut down as a defense mechanism and she runs in the other direction because she doesn't want that temptation. So a rather easy and simple and effective way to tell if a girl would be open to sleeping with a darker skinned dude and getting freaky under the sheets with him is to just casually ask her questions that would reveal her political affiliations. And the fourth sign that a white girl is going to be sexually attracted to brown and black guys and want to hook up with you is that you got to consider that race might not be much of a factor at all. Because scientific studies have shown that women really look for other visual cues to determine attractiveness besides skin color. Plenty of studies have shown that women actually look at a man's height, how tall he is, his stature, to determine his visual attractiveness. Women look at a man's smile. Women look at a man's hands, as strange as that sounds.
I mean, you can't deny attraction regardless. I mean, it's subjective at the end of the day, but you can't deny who you're attracted to. You know, even if they are of the opposite, not opposite sex, even if they are of another race or another ethnicity, you can't deny if you're attracted to that person or not. It's just how it is.
Women look at how a man is dressed. So these are a larger role in your visual attractiveness, more than your skin color does. So if you're a brown guy or a black guy and you want to attract these pretty little white girls to you and your skin color is a big concern to you, maybe it shouldn't be, because there's
all these little pet names, pretty little, angelic. This dude is, I think he's dead ass.
Other visual cues that you could work on that are going to have a much greater effect on your attractiveness to white girls, like dressing well, eating a clean diet, hitting the gym hard, getting your smile corrected, and using my little height hacks to look 3 or 4 inches taller. Which, by the way, if you're interested in transforming your look, including getting my height hacks for looking a couple inches taller and getting my style hacks to look sexier, go to Win That Girl and check out that masterclass I have for you, because it's simply the fastest, easiest, and most effective way to start dating the girls you really want and start sleeping with the girls that you deserve. All right, guys, the fifth sign that little white girl is secretly desiring to sleep with a black man or a brown guy is that she is into bad boys. She's into bad boys, plain and simple. Now, some girls, of course, they're going to be more into nice guys. They're looking for that stability. They don't want to have a lot of drama in their relationships. But if a white girl is...
Most girls aren't really into nice guys. You can save all that, man. But most white girls are what now?
Looking for some action. If she's looking for some sexual adventure and a little bit of spice, if she wants to be rebellious against her parents or rebellious against society in general, if she's attracted to bad boys, a huge sign, guys, that she's going to be way more open to dating a black guy. So the question naturally comes up, well...
Because black guys are inherently bad boys. We're the sexual dominators. These guys are rough and gangster and drug dealers. Well,
Jesse, how do I know if that white girl is into bad boys or not? Well, it's very easy, my friend. You simply look at her dating history. You simply look at the guys she's dated before in the past. If she's dated bad boys before, if she's dated naughty dogs, that's a pretty good indication that she's into bad boys. And even if they were white guys, even if they were white boyfriends in the past, that still means she's going to be very interested in dating black or brown guys because it's going to be edgy to her. It's rebellious. It's a sexual adventure, and she wants to try something new and wants to experiment. All right, gentlemen, the sixth sign that a white girl is secretly craving after that black man or the brown guy is if she is a size queen. And by a size queen, I mean she's got a fetish for men with a larger package down below. Now, whether black men...
I thought he was about to say if she's a fat white girl. That's what I thought he was about to say. I was about to say this dude is cold. Like, you trying to hit all the stereotypes. Like, only fat white girls deal with the bros at the end of the day, which is something that is is basically commonly talked about, you know, and I've heard, you know, white dudes say like, you know, the bros will pick up all the basically the rejects that us white guys don't want, which is the overweight, you know, white women and, you know, the less desirables. But a bro will still pick her up like she's a treasure or a 10.
Actually, in reality, have bigger packages or not, whether it's true or whether it's a myth, it doesn't really matter because that's the perception in popular culture out there. And if a girl has a fetish for looking for guys with bigger packages, you can bet your bottom dollar that white girl is definitely in the black guys. And an easy way to tell if that white girl is indeed a size queen or not is you need to build a little bit of sexual comfort with the girl by asking her a series of escalating sexual comfort questions. You know, just to get her comfortable with you, to get her warmed up so she's not going to lie to you. She's going to tell you the truth, and then you can casually ask her about package size and how important is package size to her. And if she says, yes, it is important, guys, that's a dead giveaway to you whether she likes black guys or not. And again, guys, if you want to learn how to build sexual comfort with a girl so you can ask her more personal questions about her sexual interests and what turns her on, guys, you want to check out my masterclass right here at Win That Girl. It's going to show you how to have more sexual conversations with a girl, get her to open up to you, and have...
Shame on you bros if you purchasing this guy's course. Shame on you bros if you're purchasing this guy's course. Is it? Goodness. Y'all probably at night offering prayers. Please let me get her. Please let me get her. Please let me get her. Hit me baby one more time. Yeah. Bruh.
Have her reveal all of her fantasies to you. Now, since you enjoyed this video so much, I want you to hit that like button and subscribe and check out